Okay, I'm back. Part 5 of 8. Influence. Okay, now, before I forget, I might as well, remind you of, 1 Corinthians 10:13. And if you read that, then you know that these influences that we have in our lives are not excuses. Now, it is still our own choice. The devil uses some influences in our life to keep us or to lure us to spiritual darkness, while God uses some of the influences in our life to or certain influences in our life to bring us closer to Him. Yeah, 1 Corinthians 10:13. Now, if you read that, you know that, like I said, that this is no excuse. Friends. Yeah, friends. Probably one of the biggest influences in our life. With peer pressure and we just sometimes we do things that we don't want to do so we can fit in. So we can fit in with our friends. Now, influences. Now, this could be a good influence or a bad influence. But among young people, chances are they're a negative influence. Although not all the time. Most of the time, maybe, but not all the time. Now you see young people, being corrupted, given into corruption by their own friends. Now, because of their own, as a result, hanging around somebody long enough, and I guess he'd be just like them. Even Christians, I mean, it's easier for them to pull you down than for you to pull them up. So therefore, even if you have good motives and you have in hopes of trying to lead them to your level of morality and lead them to Christ, that might backfire, and before you know it, you end up acting like them. I'm not talking about if you're a Christian. But otherwise, it's mainly the fear of loneliness and being made fun of. It's why people give into peer pressure. Which is probably, like I said, one of the biggest influences in our lives. Usually, we meet we meet people at, anywhere. We have friends, and they try to talk us into doing something illegal, or at least morally wrong, that is not quite illegal. Maybe making fun of somebody for something. Now, usually, at first, we don't want to do it. In fact, we might even go as far as if it's making fun of somebody, we might even go as far as standing up for that person. And then we get made fun of. Then over a period of time, we eventually give in. And if doing something illegal, same thing. We might start out saying no, we don't want to do it. Then they make fun of you for standing up for what you believe in. They call you a coward. And then they claim to be your friend. And people will eventually give in to that, especially young people. Which now I made a earlier video about this exact subject, but this time, this time I hope it reaches more people, that they have it. That the people we hang out with, the people we call friends, do influence us. In some way. And anybody who makes fun of you for standing up for what you believe in and doing the right thing are not your friends. Let's see. This is a big subject. And like I said, the devil uses influences to lure you to keep you or lure you in to a spiritual darkness. Now, if you're already in spiritual darkness, he uses influences to keep you there. If you're a Christian, he'll try to lure you back there. While God, will offer you a way out. And like I said, it's still your own choice. And I'm gonna remind this in my next influence video. It's your own choice. It's not an excuse. If you know the problem, then it's easy to find a solution. Let's see, 8. Wow, this half over already. Now, that's just negative influences on friends and peer pressure and stuff like that, which is negative peer pressure influence, which could lead to a breaking the law, using illegal drugs, making fun of somebody, underage drinking. Well, I guess that is a form of breaking the law, actually. But then, on the other hand, Christians, yeah. And then on the other, now what if there our friends could have a good influence on you, as I've said like twice now. This is probably my third time saying, that they could have a positive influence on you. If you go to if a non-Christian person goes to their friend, who's a Christian friend, for spiritual advice, because they know that person's a Christian, then it eventually could lead them to become a Christian. And the best, which I might say in a later video, maybe part 8. the best way for us to influence people in a positive way is by showing them the love of Christ first. And we show them, by showing them this instead of being judgmental and self-righteous on them. You can become friends with them. That we can develop a close friendship, and they eventually notice that there's something different about you. You're not like them. You don't want anything to do with their with. I mean, they know. In fact, some people. Some of them. If you have non-Christian friends who normally cuss all the time, and you're around, they might restrain themselves for cussing. They do their best not to cuss around you. Because they know that it offends you. Because they know that you're a Christian. And and if you show them the love of Christ first, and you're kind to them and nice to them all the time, and you're not forcing it on them, then you're influencing them for the better. It could eventually lead them to Christ. There's your friends, your friends and the people you hang out with do influence you in some way. It's true. Sometimes we don't notice it. Especially if it's a negative influence. You know what? I guess this is it. Yeah, this is it for friends. With this video. Yeah, my next video, I'm also going to talk about a big influence in our life, especially for young kids. And I'm going to let this video run for about a minute, because parts of it usually gets cut off.